Hello everyone, welcome back to Atreyu Crochet. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you this very cool, very versatile, very easy pattern. This pattern can be used for many things like blankets, a throw, crop top during the summer, a shirt during the summer. You can check out other people's videos and just substitute this pattern in for whatever pattern they're using to create your top. And yeah, it's very versatile and very easy. So let's get to it. Things you will need include some 100% cotton yarn. What I'm going to be making today is a dish rag with this very easy pattern. Because I want it to be a dish rag, I'm using 100% cotton yarn, but use whatever yarn suits the use that you have for it. This yarn calls for a 5mm US crochet hook. I'm using 5.5 because of my tension, so a little bit larger. You need a pair of scissors and a darning weaving tapestry needle. Let's begin. I would like to take a brief moment to celebrate the fact that this is one of the few times that I've actually found the tail on the inside of one of these 100% cotton yarns. So yeah, super excited about that. Alright, so we're going to start out with a slip knot. Alright, so you're going to take your yarn, wrap it around your finger, twist, exchange. Wrap it around your finger that way, pull this one over that one and off your finger while lifting up on the one on your finger. Insert your crochet hook into the loop and then you're going to pull to tighten. The pattern for this beautiful shell stitch is a multiple of 3 plus 2. My multiple of 3 will be 9, so 3 times 3 is 9, so let me chain out those 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I add 2 more, multiple of 3 plus 2. So that's 10, 11. If you're curious, for my dish rag, I ended up chaining a total of 32 stitches. Multiple of 3 times 10 is 30, and then plus 2, that gave me 32. So now you're going to crochet into the second chain from the hook. Here's the hook, here's the first chain from the hook, here's the second chain from the hook. And in that second chain from the hook, we're going to put a single crochet. So just enter the stitch, yarn over, pull through to the front for 2 loops. Yarn over, go through 2. 1, 2. Now you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to skip 2 stitches. This is the chain that we just put that single crochet into. So I'm going to skip the next 2. Skip 1, skip 2, and in this third chain away, that's where we're going to put the next single crochet. So skip 1, 2, and then in that 3, put a single crochet. And then we're going to repeat that to the end. Chain 1, 2, 3, like that. Here's the next stitch, which is there. Skip 1, skip 2, and in 3, we put another single crochet. And this is what you're getting. Chain 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here's the next stitch right there. So skip 1, skip 2, and that final chain will be 3. Go in there and put a single crochet. And this is what you're going to get. It's going to kind of seem like it's going like that, but it'll correct itself. Okay. So that's row 1. To start row 2, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to turn our work. And into the single crochet that we just made. So let me get my stitch marker right in there. That's where we're going to put a double crochet. So slice the icing off the top of that single crochet. Okay. So turn my work. To make a double crochet, you yarn over, go into the stitch, slicing the icing off the top of the cake. Yarn over, pull through to the front for 3 loops. Yarn over, go through 2. 1, 2. Yarn over, go through 2. 1 and 2. Alright. Now, we go into this chain 3 space and we put a single crochet. So just go in that big gap, can't miss it, and make a single crochet. Yarn over, go through 2. Now we go into this next single crochet, which is there, and we put 3 double crochet. So yarn over, go into the single crochet, slicing the icing off top of the cake, and we'll make 3 double crochet in there. That's 1, back in there for 2, back in there for 3. Now we're at that chain 3 space. Just go in there and put a single crochet. Now we're at the single crochet, so it gets 3 double crochet. 1, back in there for 2, back in there for 3. Now we're at a chain 3 space, so we could just go in that chain 3 space and put a single crochet. And now we're at that final single crochet on the end, so we just put 2 double crochet. So slice the icing off the top of the cake, give yourself that area view so you can clearly identify the top, and put your 2 double crochet in there. Go back in there for 2. So this is what it looks like. You start out with the chain 3 and the double crochet, so it's 2 stitches, and you end with 2 stitches, the 2 double crochet. In the center you have these shells. Okay, it's gonna kind of go out like that, but as I said, with time it'll correct itself. One way to combat this is to make sure you make that initial first row of chains. Actually, before we get to row 1 where you chain out, I chained 11. Make those chains loose, don't make them too tight. The tighter they are, the more it's going to pull that way. But even if it is kind of tight, as I said, it will correct itself. Alright, so we've set up. Now it's time to establish this 2-row repeat. Okay, and you can go on autopilot. So chain 1 in this same double crochet right there. The last double crochet we made, we're going to put a single crochet when we turn our work. So let's turn our work right in there. We'll put a single crochet. Then you chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to skip 3 stitches. So skip the double crochet, skip the single crochet, skip the next double crochet. So we skip 3, and then in that 4th stitch away, which happens to be that center double crochet, that's where we're going to put another single crochet. So you can do all that skipping in your mind, or you can just think, okay, put a single crochet into that center double crochet. So that's what I'm going to do next. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, find the center double crochet over here and put a single crochet. That's much easier, right? Okay, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then that's going to take me to the chain 3 on the end. I'm just going to put a single crochet in the top chain. 1, 2, 3, the top chain of that chain 3. So that's one of the 2 repeat rows. Now it's time for me to show you the second one, and now that you go on autopilot. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. In the single crochet right there where those 3 chains are coming out of, we'll put a double crochet. So right back in there, turn your work, go right back in that single crochet and put your double crochet. And then what we do next is familiar. We have the chain 3 space, so you know, oh, that gets a single crochet. Oh, we're at a single crochet. Oh yeah, that gets 3 double crochet. Back in there, back in there. That's my 3 double crochet. Chain 3 space, single crochet. Single crochet gets 3 double crochet. Chain 3 space gets a single crochet. And then this final single crochet on the end, it should be symmetrical. We started with 2 stitches, the chain 3 and the double crochet, so it's going to get 2 stitches. It will get just 2 double crochet. That chain 3 at the beginning of the row counts as a double crochet. Back in there for the second one. And that's your pattern. See how it's starting to correct itself? So you'll continue just repeating, alternating between those 2 rows, row 3 and row 4, and then you'll end with row 3. That's the one where you're doing a single crochet chain 3, single crochet chain 3 across, so that the top of this, the top of it finishes the way the bottom started, basically with the chains present. After you do this, and you get it to your desired length, this is what it will look like. So you'll have this beautiful masterpiece right here. Isn't that so nice, you guys? Yeah. So as I said, this is going to be a dish rack for me. Washcloth. I know it's almost too pretty to be used as used like that, but you know, only the best for me. But it could work well as, like I said, a summer top. I know a lot of you ladies like to create these kind of open, airy tops, and this is the perfect pattern to do that with. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and to see more cool designs and patterns, check out this playlist.